Hey guys, oh gee, I've actually loaded. Hey guys, so it's Bud here again. I'm back playing some Ground Branch, and I was talking to my mate in school, and he said, "Hey, why don't you make a video why don't you think of different loadouts or something?" I was like, "What do you mean? Like, say you're going to Ukraine or something?" So I was like, yeah, okay. And we're going to do that now. So this would be my Ukraine loadout. We're going to start from the weapon system, move our way to the gear to complement the weapon, then moving our way on to our outfit. Now our primary weapon system, I've got an option. I could use the HK416 if I wanted. But there's a reason I'm not going to. I actually made this earlier on. But there's a reason I'm going to. And I'll tell you that now. In Ukraine, the standard weapon system that they are using is a 5.45 by 39 Russian, which is 9 times out of 10 either fired from one, the AK-74, or two, the AK-12. I believe the AK-15 is 7.62. I'm not sure. I have to check that up. So my primary concern would be ammunition. If we're in a prolonged firefight, I need to be able to share ammo with the guys left and right of me. If we all had M4s or something, sweet. I'll go for a loadout similar to that. But due to ammunition, I would likely choose something like this. I have watched a metric shit ton of reports of firefights and people stating their experience. Of course, some of the guys did use an M16 or an M4. If I can find one with the M4. Jeepers, I've got a lot of M4s. You know, so it's all. Yep, some units had them, some didn't. So, but primarily, I'll go for something like an AK-74. I'm not going to go for this style of weapon, partly because I don't want to. And I'll come here. Okay, I'm going to be honest, the odds are I will go for a weapon either like the AK-74M or the AK or a CQCW. But to be honest, I'm going to go for the 74M, and I'll get into that now. I'll get into why now. You notice that in this Ukraine loadout, I've got the ACOG, red dot, mounted to the front of the weapon. Why is that? You've got better, you can see it better here. But this is the thing, this right here, on what the ACOG's sitting on, is the dust cover. So, if you've ever seen the internals of an AK, I'm sorry I can't give a visual example, but there's a spring that comes back here. This bolt rides spring back, slams into the dust cover, which can then move the optic around. So you're going to lose your zero. That's why I'm not doing that. Right. And there's no mount here to actually put something on it. A side mount. So simple. I'm going to go for the AK-74M. I don't like that I don't have space for weapon attachments, say a grip, sight, and flashlights or a pick, but you've got to do what you've got to do. So here is my Ukraine loadout for now. Right, let's go start from the top, work our way down. Haha, we ain't getting lights and lasers. Rail mounts, can't. Rail adapters, the only thing we can use. And now, why am I using this instead of putting it right on? So as I said earlier on, this is side mounted. It's going to keep it zero for a bit longer than if it was slamming into the back. If we had an AK that didn't have this problem, then by all means, I would go for it. I believe there are Unico builds out there with the dust cover in two parts. You would have rails, Picatinny rail systems right here, and the rear of the dust cover will come off. That is to allow the mounting of optics. I could also, if I wanted to, go for something like this. Right, move this forward so it's off the dust cover, and move this bit up. Sorry, slack off. So I can actually see it, but yeah, like I said, I'm not going to because him back here. I'm not worried about the magnifier losing 0, but it's the primary weapon sight that I'm more or less worried about. Because that sight goes down, I ain't got anything, so yep. Let's come back here and let's this weapon loaded. So I could go for a standard AK sight, but I'm not going to because I don't really like them. The ranges in Ukraine can go into excess of 800 meters. There's a slight issue. 9 times out of 10, judging by the reports I've read and people telling the stories, if you, how do I put it? You can go up to 300 meters, but it's only if you're doing a push. 9 times out of 10, there's about 10 kilometers between each line, apparently, and it's just artillery going back and forth. Supposedly. Don't take what I say you with a grain of salt. So, that's exactly why. You guys will know I'm a tried and true fan of the ACOG RMR. One thing I am worried about though is height over bore. So height over bore is when the ACOG, or whatever your sight is over the barrel. Right? So, long story short, here's the sight, there's the barrel. It is at least, I'd say 1 or 2 inches. I'm just joking, there's at least like 3 to 4 inches between where the barrel goes out and where the ACOG sits. So there's an issue. Unfortunately, I don't honestly think we can do much about it, but just hope that it should be okay. I can't fit, unfortunately, any sights, but I'm saying that it is what it is. So I'll move this forward. I would like to go for a magnifier, but I'm saying that it's not really. No. Not really my play style, because you're not in a close quarters environment. You'd likely be accessing ranges of 600 meters. So that's why I would like go something like this, but I'm an ACOG RMR fan, so yeah. This is the rifle. It sucks, but it's what it is. So, K74. So I'll go over my kit later on, near the end. Handgun. I'm going to go for a 1911 because it's cheaper than 45 ACP and it will kill someone if it hits him. Fun fact, when they were designing the 1911 to put into service, they tested it against cows. If a 1911 can kill a cow, it can kill a person. I'm pretty sure cows weigh a lot more. So if you're really fat, then they don't. Alright. Next up. The answer, I'm probably going to go for a helmet cover. Now, the reason I'm going for this over something like this, the So that reminds me of the PASGT or helmet, which is only rated to stop like 9mm. Anything above that, no. So that's why I'm going to go something like this. A bit more curved, a bit more comfy. And I'll probably put that in M81 Woodland. Right. My vest. So I might maybe rock something like this. But on saying that, I'm probably going to make my own one. So let's go to it. Boom. So I'm going to take into account as many possibilities as I can and access them. So let's clear everything here. Let's set this up. So my weapon system I'll be using is the AK-74. So let's come down and grab an AK. Where's the AK-74 mags? I don't actually think they're there. I'll probably pass them. I'm blind. Where are they? AK-74. Here we are. I'm an idiot. So I know they look like PM mags. Trust me, they're AK-74. So what I'm doing here is acquiring ammunition, putting it on my kit. So right off the bat, right here, what's that? About six magazines just on my vest. Now the reason that I've got 6 magazines just on my vest, I'm probably going to add more later, is because, well, the reason I have it set out like this is because I've got 4 magazines in a quick draw. So yeah, I was doing the whole thingy. So what I mean by a quick draw is I can easily pull it out should I need to. If I'm in a firefight, I want to gain fire superiority. So I'm going to be laying a lot of lead down, so we can keep their heads down, maneuver, so on and so forth. Thinking ammo, I'm going to put, I'll probably put that on my belt, actually. But then I'll put some extra ammo there, for, well, reasons. Alright, next up. I would kit this out a lot more, but, yeah. 2 frag grenades. Now the reason I'm putting the frag grenades here are because I can access them with either my left or right hand, because right on the center of my kit. Okay, next up, smoke. People are going to say, oh, why are you carrying smoke, so on and so forth. Partly because, one, if I need to get the hell out, I can. So, you know, just personal preference. I'll put a few more grenades in, because if we need to resort to the bloody World War I strategy of, oh no, there's a bad guy there, let's just chuck in a grenade, I can. I've got the option to. Alright. So, let me grab that new CP. Now for my belt. I know that special operations use the gun belt, but in my opinion, the battle belt has a lot more padding. Yes, it's more bulky, but on saying that, I'm going for, hey, I need some ammo, or I'm gonna be here for a while. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm gonna clear all, yep, and go in. So primary, I'll put primary on the other side. Now the reason I'm doing that is because if I need to, I can switch my pistol from my left to right hand. I can still access a reload. Also, it gives me more space to put more ammo for my weapon system, my primary. That's honestly basically it for my weapon system. With a few more white smokes on. I'm trying to keep the rear of my belt clear so I can exit. So should I need to, I can sit back down on the vehicle or something and not worry. But yeah, that's just honestly it though. Pretty decent, pretty basic kit. Oh, I love it spelling. Boom. Simple. Next, we're going to my holster, make that green. You would be like, oh, why aren't you making it camo? Because I don't want to. Okay, next. Can remove this, my shirt. I'm going to likely be going for a combat shirt. And I won't roll it, if I can find it there. Now, why will I do that? Because in most of my videos, I'm wearing a rolled shirt. The reason I won't is because, one, I'll be wearing gloves. And two, if I'm in a rolled shirt, I can get bitten by mosquitoes and everything else, which could cause a bad reaction if not sorted out soon. So, yeah. That's why, of course, I'll put that. I'm not going to put it in Tiger Stripe because, to me, that's a bit bright. Put that in M81 Woodland. Okay, same with the pants. Go for the combat pants and go again for M81 Woodland. Alright, you would be like, oh, why don't you just make your kit olive grab or something? So, honestly, I'm tempted, but nah, I don't want it. But the reason I'm doing this is so it will blend in. I'm tempted. I don't know actually. I'll just keep it UCP for now, because that way I've got different camouflage patterns. I know it's not good. It's like wearing a shit ton of things. Personally, I would never use it, but because, well, we're not really going to be in close proximity, I'm not fussed about it. I would wear a headset so I can talk to command, although they don't actually have radios there, or some units don't have radios in Ukraine. So, yeah. Okay, with gloves, go for tactical gloves. Put an M81 pattern on them. Yeah, put a bloody OCP. MY boots, combat boots. I would probably wear J boots or jungle boots, like those used in Vietnam, but nah. UCs. Okay. My mask, probably put a schmear over it to stop mosquitoes from getting at my neck. I don't know what you're thinking, why don't you just wear a balaclava? Because I've worn a balaclava for a long period of time. I do carry a balaclava in my kit, but yeah, it's just something that not really full. Here, right here, this would be, of course, my, what's her name? Well, real quick, I would wear the schmear over my nose, so it kind of fits in, stops you from getting to it, but that's certainly not there because Air Pro, and it's a game. But yeah, this is my kit. It's pretty basic when you think about it. It's just so I can see. Of course, I would have a balaclava in my kit, but it's just dependent on if you really want to wear it or not. They will get itchy and they will annoy you over a long period of time. Probably have one last change to olive grab for my kit. Give me a better chance to blend in a bit more. I'll keep my helmet OCP. This is my gloves, and that's it. Let's go. So, to go with my kit, I've just saved it. I've got 10 30-round magazines of 5.45, 4 7-round magazines of 45 ACP, 4 frag grenades, and 3 smoke grenades. I'm not going to have flash because I would prefer to kill the guy rather than let them come after me. Anyways, this is how it would be, so let's pump these boys up. And let's get it to 25 and we'll start this. Hope you guys can hear it. Alright, so open it. I'll just go in. I don't have flashlights, so this is gonna be annoying. That's right. You get my bloody mouse situated. Give me a minute, sorry guys. Yeah. Real quick, I'll show you high over ball. So I'm going to aim right for the tip of that corner. Right. That's the difference. So where I was aiming, that's where it hit. So, yeah. If there was a lot more guys in there, I probably would fall back and frag it, but I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about running out of ammo. I'm just worried about not having enough ammo to engage the enemy. Oh, jeepers. Is there anyone there? No, it wasn't. Yeah, another withdrawal from this that the AK, my sight would get in my way. So, that's something I'm not honestly liking about it, but I would personally carry a lot more ammo in my pistol, and if I had the option I would carry the M45A1, but let's be fair, I don't, because it's ground branch. So, yeah, let me quickly get to a PvP or, bloody, what's the name, or a solo match to clear a few enemies. Right, your mission is to infiltrate and take out enemy compound situated somewhere in the Middle East. This is Operation the Metric. How was that? Who cares? It's an operation. Your infiltration vehicle will be a little bird flying fast, dropping you off and getting out. Be aware we don't believe they have been spotted. Good luck. That was the worst brief I've ever done to myself ever. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna get the hell out of here though. That's for sure. So one thing I don't like about the site is that it blocks basically about half my screen. So I've got to keep it in the high-low really. It's not going to be there version. The door opened. No. Okay. I'll quickly move to the rear here. So that way I'm actually got some decent cover. Get eyes on the compound from here, see if I can see any bad guy in any room. Not very good. Alright. Up now is... Here's one guy there. Alright. That sucked. Doesn't matter, plan B, you're going into the farmhouse. You guys didn't see that, did you? Good? Sweet. Alright. That happened. Alright, so what we're gonna do is get those on enemy lock. And brightness, yeah. How did I miss? I'm extremely disappointed in myself that I missed. I should have actually put a suppressor on this. So one thing I forgot. How am I sucking this bad? This is why I would have preferred like an M4 or something, because the highlight before is absolutely horrible. But hey, like I said, I'm going for realism purposes here, so. And I'm not going to cut myself slack just so I can get a 5.56 weapon that I actually like. We're going to do this the hard way. Apparently that's like the only thing I'm good at. Good at doing stuff the hard way, so yeah. I set up for this mission after all. I would have liked to have a pick, but nah, I ain't got one. I think 26 might be a bit too much. Especially on veteran. Let's try it again. We'll try one last time. I should actually be taking it slowly. The tactics in Russian, US of A. I say as I get absolutely lit up. Well, anyway. I managed to get 5 shots before I died, but that's good enough for me. That's my kit. 25 kg. To be honest, that's pretty decent. Considering, well, you know, there's quite a bit of ammo. So, I guess just having a stretch. Alright. I would have, if I had something else, I probably would have gone longer. But yeah, this is a kit. This is what I'd roll with. Will I like it? Hell no. Is it better than basically anything else that I could have grabbed? Possibly like this. Have a decent loadout. Yeah, by all means, I hope I could have. But again, I'm going for realism purposes here, so yeah, as you can see, no break in it, so it's going to lose at 0. But hey, that's a sacrifice that's got to be made. Do I like the weapon? Hell no. I prefer something else? Hell yeah. If I had the option to go for a rifle, I'm pretty sure, I think it's that. Yeah, might be that. Or another weapon, I don't know. I forgot what I may have called it. Somewhere here. Not there. Okay, that works. But yeah, I would definitely take something else if I had the option. But at the end of the day, I want to be able to give ammo to my mates and receive ammo from my mates if it comes to it. And that's exactly why I chose the loadout I did. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you did somehow learn anything here, then please feel free to let me know what you did learn. And if you have an idea for a kit build, example, I know you want me to do a police officer or US soldier or something, then of course, just let me know in the comments down below and I will do it. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Woof.